There was a lot of hype around Big Time. Everyone wanted to play it back in 2022, but a lot has changed since then. There are new MMORPGs coming out like Cradles and the Galaxy of Lemuria, which are going to be direct competitors of Big Time. Plus, some people say that the game is a bit repetitive. And all of this raises the question, is it still worth to play Big Time in 2023? And you're watching the Crypto Herd, I'm Bruno, and today we're going to analyze this Web3 action RPG Big Time. So we actually went back to play the game in 2023, and I can say that the gameplay is quite amusing. I had fun playing it, even though I got my ass kicked by some nasty bug. The graphics are gorgeous and already has a decent amount of content for a game that is still not finished. But then it also has some downsides. One of them is the fact that Big Time is an instance-based RPG, and personally I'd prefer to play Big Time if it was an open world game. But well, it's fine that it's instance-based. What's not fine is the fact that every time you want to play, you have to spend 10 to 15 minutes looking for the appropriate instance for your level before you start to enjoy the game. Like, guys, that's a pain in the ass and they should definitely change this. But well, there are no perfect games, so I would say that Big Time for 2023 action RPG is up to any other game of its genre. Actually, Big Time is way ahead of all the other games in Web3. If you look into other MMORPGs or action RPGs, every other project is in its early stages of development, while Big Time is already kicking ass with a lot of players. So Big Time already has a big advantage over their competition right now. But now, what about their economy and tokenomics? Well, theoretically, I would say that Big Time's economy is well designed and can be sustainable in the long term. So the way it works is, basically players to get a time token, they need some hourglasses. Okay, without hourglasses players can't get time tokens, and hourglasses have a limited supply. Plus, players need to fill their hourglass with sand in order to get tokens, but to fill their hourglass with sand, they need to spend time tokens. So players are going to grind for time tokens, and then they're going to spend some of those time tokens to fill their hourglass once again. Plus, people who own spaces, which are like land plots in this game, they're going to also need the time tokens that these players grind in order to craft NFT cosmetics. So right from here you can see that there's like a good utility both for the time token and also for the NFTs of this game. So I would say that theoretically this economy is well designed, but it's also still too early to be completely sure it's going to work out in the long term. We need to wait for more players to join the ecosystem to be 100% sure that this works. So now, answering the question of the video, is it still worth to play Big Time in 2023? Well, if you actually consider that the gameplay is up to the Crypto Herd standards, the graphics are up to the Crypto Herd standards, and the economy theoretically is also up to the Crypto Herd standards, I would say that the answer is yes, especially if you are an MMORPG or action RPG lover. Big Time is right now the best game of this genre to be played in Web3. But what about the old Titan Arena? Is it still worth to play in 2023? Make sure you watch the latest video I've done about it, which you can find right here in the corner. Thanks for watching and see you in the metaverse.